Today, we see the market collapsing, while the main indices and many other stocks are materializing bearish signals. So in this video, we are gonna analyze the main stocks, we are gonna study the main indices, and try to understand what's going on and what to expect next. So is this a good time to panic and cry in despair? Well, let's take a look. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan, professional trader, founder of the 5% project, where you have access to our swing trading signals and strategies, following our winning trading methodology that can help you boost your profits. So if you need help with your trading, or if you just want to improve your performance, just take a look at our website. The QR code's right here. The link is in the video's description. Now, as we can see here, SPY is clearly making a very sharp bearish reaction. The QQQ looks even more bearish. The QQQ is actually losing its most important support levels on the daily chart. However, the Dow Jones Index is actually going up. In fact, it is making a new record high today, making an insane bullish reaction over here, while apparently the broad market is just collapsing, alright? Well, to be fair, the S&P is dropping only because a few stocks and a few sectors are performing quite badly today, as we can see here on this heat map. The heat map for the Standard & Poor's 500. We see that most stocks are actually on green today. We see only the big ones and a few sectors performing quite badly, and these stocks and these sectors are the main problem today. And as we can see here on this chart, the SPY is materializing a top signal, suggesting a pullback. Now, Nathan, is this a bearish reversal? No, it is not a reversal because, as far as I know, SPY is still making higher highs, higher lows. We are still trading above the 21 EMA. The 21 EMA, the exponential moving average, is still pointing upwards. What's more, in addition to the 21 EMA, we see the $550, the previous top level, a future support level following the principle of polarity in technical analysis, acting as a very important key point over here. And along with the 21 EMA, the $550, it is acting as a double support area for the SPY. So as far as I know, we still have more to correct. We could correct all the way down to this double support level and we would still maintain the bullish bias. This is why I'm telling you guys, there is not a particular reason for us to panic over here because we are still, the situation is still under control. But what if we lose this double support level? Then okay, then we're gonna probably trigger a sharper correction. We're gonna reverse the trend on the daily chart, and in this case, the next first technical support level would be this purple trend line down here, the support line of this ascending channel. This is it, all right? I don't see any major bearish reversal chart structure. I only see a top signal suggesting a pullback to our next support levels. Unlike the QQQ, which is actually down today, it is actually losing its most important support levels, suggesting a sharper correction, possibly to our next support level, which is around $573. Its next technical support level would be this open gap over here. We could drop a little bit more, but I'm skeptical about a sharper correction on the weekly chart. Retesting the 21 EMA on the weekly chart over here, I'm still quite skeptical. So for now, I would work with these support levels, mid-term speaking, on the daily chart before assuming we're gonna see a major systemic bearish reversal, right? Especially because the Dow Jones Index is still bullish. It is still looking insanely bullish, and we don't see any top signal over here yet, all right? If we see a top signal, if we see SPY losing its double support level as well, then okay, then we're gonna see a systemic drop. Then the broad market will turn bearish. Right now, we still see some mixed signals, right? Some conflicting signals among the main indices, which makes me a little bit skeptical about a sharper correction, all right? Now, when we analyze stocks individually speaking, we see all of the Magnificent Seven crashing today, especially Nvidia dropping more than 6%, Tesla dropping 3.5% roughly, and Meta dropping almost 6% as well. When we take a look at Microsoft, it is losing the 21MA, its most important support level on the daily chart, suggesting a continuation of the bear trend. I know we are trying to make a bullish reaction today, but we are still dropping. We are still below the 21MA. So it is right now in bearish territory. Apple, unlike Microsoft, it is in bullish territory, but just like the SPY, I see Apple correcting at least to the 21MA on the daily chart over here. That would be quite good. In fact, guys, when we are in a bull trend, pullbacks are just buying opportunities. So as far as I know, if we see a bullish reaction above this 21MA, above the previous top level over here at $220, this double support level, I think it is gonna be just another possible buying opportunity because the risk-reward ratio would be optimized near a support level. Even if I'm wrong, well, I'm gonna lose a little. If I'm right, well, I'm gonna continue. The stock will continue its bullish bias and I will make a lot of money. So this is very simple, right? Always work with good risk-reward ratio. Just like Nvidia, which is trading around a support level. What's the problem? The problem is that so far, there is not a single bottom signal on Nvidia. Nvidia is just collapsing. Nvidia is still below the 21MA on the daily chart, so it is right now in bearish territory. And if we lose the $118, we are gonna trigger a bearish pivot point on the weekly chart. In this particular case, a pullback to the 21MA on the weekly chart is more plausible, all right? Because there are no other main support levels to hold Nvidia's price in case this sharper pullback materializes. So it is better to watch out this major support level, $118. We have been talking about this key point for a while here in the past few weeks, all right? And right now, what a coincidence, right? Nvidia is retesting this key point and apparently it is trying to hold at this key point. Guys, remember, the market has memory. This is why we always draw lines on our charts because, well, they usually most of the time work very well. Of course, technical analysis, just like fundamental analysis, just like tape reading, just like algo trading, it is not 100% accurate. But we don't want to be 100% accurate. We don't need to be 100% accurate. All that matters is that we have a statistical advantage over here, all right? And this is why we work with support and resistance levels. We use indicators, etc., all right? And right now, well, $118 is acting as a quite reliable support level for Nvidia. Let's see if this key point is gonna hold Nvidia's price. Google is on the verge of losing this purple trend line over here. By losing this key point along with the 21MA, we are gonna enter bearish territory and possibly seek our next support levels. The first one is at $179. Amazon collapsing 3% over here. It is losing the 21MA. It is losing its main support level at 189. We are losing another support level at 188. We are about to report earnings in 8 days, all right? So right now the situation over here is quite critical. If we were to see a bullish reaction, now the timing would be just perfect, but so far there is not a single meaningful bullish reaction. Meta is collapsing as well. It is below the 21 MA. It is losing its support levels over here. Right now, we are making a very sharp bearish candlestick pattern over here. On the bright side, the $460 support is acting as a quite interesting support level for us over here. So, okay, great. If this support level holds, phenomenal. Maybe we're gonna see a bottom signal. Maybe Meta will give us another incredible buying opportunity. But right now, there is no meaningful bullish reaction. Tesla is on the verge of triggering this shooting star candlestick pattern, which appeared right under the $265 over here. This key point, 265, is our nemesis. Only by breaking this resistance level, Tesla is gonna actually resume the bullish sentiment. As long as we don't, and as long as we keep making bearish reactions over here and trigger this shooting star candlestick pattern, we can expect that it is gonna correct over here easily could get back to the 21 MA on the daily chart. All right, right now it feels like we are struggling around this area, making a short-term sideways correction. But if you ask me, a pullback to the 21 MA on the daily chart would be totally normal and expected. The 21 MA is pointing upwards and it is rising as time passes. So it is quite interesting to see Tesla holding around this area because as time passes, the support level will just rise and the price will maintain at a higher level. And if we see the indices resuming their upward momentum, then great. Tesla will probably trigger this bullish pivot point over here because we see a possible bullish pivot point, right? And continue the bullish sentiment. But guys, again, 265, that's our major resistance level. Tesla will report earnings in 6 days, so the volatility will increase a lot. Meanwhile, Palantir is a very good example of a stock that is quite resilient. I know it is dropping today, but we are making a bullish candlestick pattern so far. We are still above the $27.50, which is acting as a very important support level for us. The 21 MA keeps rising, all right? Probably this is just another sideways correction. Only if we lose 27.50, we're gonna see a sharper bearish structure materialize it. So far, so good. It feels like Palantir is just looking quite resilient. The situation is still under control. However, it is important to see Palantir breaking the 29.29 because it is a very important resistance level for the price. Meanwhile, AMD is also collapsing over here on the weekly chart. We are collapsing on the daily chart. We are losing the 21 MA right after we failed to break the 187. This is why I'm telling you guys, regarding Tesla, it is very important to see Tesla breaking the 265 because if it doesn't, we could see Tesla collapsing just like AMD is right now. All right, so what is happening on AMD is a very good example of what could happen to Tesla. If we see a very strong bearish reaction, a very strong top signal, we could easily collapse over there. And this is what is happening on AMD right here, right now, collapsing, losing the 21 MA. There is not a single bottom signal over here, but in theory, if we react above this purple trend line, which was connecting the previous top levels over here, would be great, all right? But so far, there is not a single meaningful bullish reaction. And remember, if you are still watching this video and you are not a subscriber, consider subscribing because I'm here every single day talking about many stocks: SPY, QQQ, Tesla, Nvidia, AMD, Palantir, the Magnificent 7. So just subscribe and click the like button to support me as well, all right? And if you need more help, if you want more insights, more trading signals and strategies, join our Telegram channel. The QR code's right here, link in the video's description. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.